What's going on, everybody? We got another haircut tutorial for you today. This time we're going to do a texture of hair that you guys have been requesting. A lot of you guys have trouble cutting this texture of hair. So we're going to do a side part, which is, you know, something that's really popular in the barbershop right now. It's going to be a bald fade on the side. Like always, guys, smash that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. I hope you guys enjoy the video, learn a lot. See you in the comments below. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so grab your clippers with your lever and start making the next guideline, right? So it's all the way open. You're going up at least an inch. And I tell Fonz all the time, who is my guest appearance, my cameo, Yo Fonz, make sure you go follow him. How important is it to spread this out an inch?
Man, right when you used to, because I remember I only did about half an inch. And when you started calling that out and telling me how important it was, because honestly the rest of the fade doesn't even make sense unless you work on that inch right there in the beginning, because that's what really defines the fade. That's what sets it off.
So here we're using the one guard open, going up another inch, right? This is giving you space to really spread that blend out and really give yourself a transition, especially with this type of hair. It's coarse, so for any reason it'll want to sprout out, right? So you want to give yourself enough space to blend it and be able to keep it whatever length you want to keep it towards the ridge.
Now you took that's number 2 right there. So do you take it all the way up to right before you make that part?
No, not all the way up there. Right below it, right where the ridge starts.
Okay.
Alright, so here we have the clipper all the way closed and we're opening it gradually, 1/4 of an inch. Every time we open it, we go up. You know, you're not gonna bring the fade up. You're not gonna bring the fade up by doing that, especially if you stay below that guideline.
Now, when you go 1/4 of an inch up, do you do it with corners all the time?
No, not necessarily. You can do both. I do corners the closer I get to the next guideline.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah. Lately, I've been doing corners just because I in the past I always had problems with fading out the line. Yeah. So lately I've been just doing the corners all the way around.
And especially if you're trying to take out a line, it's safer that way.
Yeah, that's why it's been working lately.
So here we're using the infamous 1.5 guard. Looks like we're closed right here. You guys can see right here I'm kind of using corners. Definitely right here, because I believe if you can't take out the line, then you use what you use. You use the guard that you use to put the line in. And that was the one open, right? That's how we set that guideline.
And that's real big for me too, man. Just going back to the previous guard that I was using, just to smoothen out that blend, and then just basically from low to high and then high to low.
And I call that kind of cross checking your fade.
Yeah.
So fade up, fade down, and you should have a blend, right?
Yeah.
So guys, we're just doing the same steps all the way around. I blended one side because it made it easy to record. This side right here is difficult for a lot of people, especially with this texture of hair, because it's hard to connect the top part, the length on the top of the hair, with the bald fade. It's such a drastic transition.
In the beginning, I was a little scared about that type of haircut, you know, and coming to headlines, I mean, comb overs are like a must.
Yeah, you gotta know how to do it.
You gotta know how to do it.
Side part, you'll get people going crazy in the comments if you don't call it a side part, because a comb over is supposed to be somebody who's bald and you're just putting hair to cover it, combing it over to cover it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh. I didn't know that either until somebody was trolling.
Somebody trolling? Thank you, troll. But what saved me, and I know you're gonna show it later, is the texturizer shears. That to me, once I started learning how to use that.
But I don't know if in this haircut it showed it, but usually texturizing shears don't blend for me. It doesn't connect it.
It smoothens it out for me a little bit, like when it's bulky.
Yeah, I suggest though, guys, learn how to do it without texturizing shears. Yeah. Like texturizing shears are just kind of like a cherry on top, whatever. But you know, it should look blended before you put the texturizing shears. They're texturizing shears.
You know why I used
add
it?
texture.
You know why I used it in the past? It's just because I was, when you use shears, you're committed.
Yeah.
With texturizing shears, it takes it a little bit at a time. Yeah. So I was a little scared to use shears all the time to connect.
Yeah. You got to have the right texturizing shears too. Not every texturizing shear is good for that, right? So especially like the ones with more teeth, that'll take out more chunks and thin it out a lot. The ones with lesser teeth, that gives you a lot of leeway to really, chomp at it 1,000 times without taking out too much length.
What kind of texturizing shears do you use?
What I got right now, they just, I don't know name brand. No, I'm not like crazy about shears, but I am looking to get into maybe some Hattori Hanzos, because the curvature of the blade allows you to slide cut with texturizing shears. So you can literally chomp at it, pick it up.
I've seen that before.
So, and the reason why is because of the curved teeth, not the squared teeth. So that's what I'm looking into getting. But I don't use texturizing shears that much, but I do want to get into adding texture to hair and stuff like that. And here in the back, I always tell you guys, like always, you guys spread it out more than any other side.
Bro, you know what I was feeling today? I was feeling some pain with the shears today.
Really?
Yeah, man. I don't know if I didn't do enough stretches.
Well, you were going like this, so you were using them wrong.
No. It's just, just holding it, literally, just holding it still. I'm doing my thing and I'm feeling it. Like, I don't know if that would be considered carpal tunnel or what, bro, but I was freaking out. It was hurting. I was hurting today, boy. What?
You're building up the muscles, man. But as they say, you gotta be at home, put it on your leg, and just.
You know what? I did take some shears, some cheap shears from my station, and I started doing it more often.
So you guys can see, like, I did all the basics of the system, and it's starting to come together now that I'm going back and detailing. Sometimes you gotta bring out that half guard to really bring things together. Don't be ashamed. It's okay. Use it.
Oh yeah.
What matters is the end result. If I show you this haircut, if I show you two haircuts with the end result, one using the half guard, one not using it, and you like the one that I use the half guard with, that's all that matters.
So some people feel a certain type of way about the half guard. Really? Like,
some people feel some type of way about guards in general.
I think if the outcome is better than not using it, why not use it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
so here we're taking it section little by little, and just connecting it to the I believe I ended with the biggest guard I used with like a 3 open, and I'm just connecting it right into that 3 open where the ridge is. And you can see right there what you gotta take off, right?
There you go. Texturizing shears. You know what? I usually wait till after I blow dry the hair to use the texturizing shears. Have you noticed any difference as far as how the end result looks?
Sometimes, but okay. So for me, I actually like to apply a little bit of gel or cream or something to give it more slide.
Okay.
Because I feel like dry, it has a tendency to pull more.
Okay.
The scissors, from my experience, and it could be the tools that I'm using or whatever, but I find that when it's wet or when I put, because there's scissors that are meant for dry cutting, and there's scissors that are meant for both, and there's scissors that are meant for wet cutting.
I'm guilty, man. I haven't paid enough attention to that lately, but I definitely am going to, because I love using that blow dryer, bro.
Yeah, I love it too. And this is what, 3 guard?
Yeah.
3 guard to the very top. Now that was to the very top of the ridge. Start lining it up, and you see the blend starts to pop even more once you start lining it up.
Would you consider that a little bit of a ghost line right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, that ghost line is everything, man. I love having it.
Brings out the blend.
Yeah, man, it definitely does. That transition is crazy. The contrast, I mean.
Yeah, the contrast. Doing the hard part.
You know how, like right there, you see how you're doing your hard part, just, you know, straightforward. I do it the other way around. Like I hold it upside down.
I do it both.
No, but I start upside down.
No, I don't like to do it because the hair above the line is what covers it. The top part of that line is covered by hairs that want to stick over it. So in order for me to see what I'm doing on the bottom line, I take those hairs that might overlap the part.
Okay.
I take those off, and then I can see in detail the bottom part, because the bottom part to me is the most important part to detail.
Let me try that out. I don't know what made me start it off like that. I think I had a bad experience when I was starting off cutting hair, and I just stuck to it.
So good. If it works, it works.
Yeah, it's been working for me. Clients can still come back.
See how nicely connected it is, and I'm using, like, putting this guard back on. It just helps me connect it even more.
And you didn't even touch the top, so that's came out perfect. That transition was
Line up the ghost mustache, my boy.
Do you feel sometimes uncomfortable lining them up? You see how you held them upside down by the nose?
Yeah, I try. I don't let it touch their nose though.
Yeah, because it makes them sneeze sometimes actually.
Yeah, I don't let it touch their nose. Sometimes after you like get done or whatever, you know, even when you apply product, I don't know if this ever happened to you. You apply product and there's something pops up and you just like you go back and fix
oh heck yeah, all the time, bro.
I'm no stranger to that. I do it.
You got to, and they appreciate that though.
Oh yeah.
The clients, man, they notice that. I've actually had clients tell me, I appreciate you taking the extra time to get everything right.
Oh, yeah. Here we're using the Tomb 45 shave gel, Tomb 45 dual cartridge straight razor. Make sure you get yours, tomb45.com. Look at that beauty.
I love that, man. Because I always hated that I couldn't see the razor before.
The contrast between the black and the silk and the chrome blade. And it's weighted nicely, guys. There's an even distribution of weight throughout the entire razor blade. So.
And I mean, you gotta admit, man, that all black is mean. That all black is mean.
And this is one of the first videos I show where I'm actually doing the.
Yeah, I noticed that one.
I never show it.
Bro, you need to show them doing mine, bro. You see these? Got some wings on mine.
I think it's turned out pretty nice, man.
Oh, for sure.
My OCD kicking in. Adding some product.
What you use?
I used wax.
The Johnny B?
I use a prototype.
Okay. You know, little hint in there.
Sample.
Little detailing right there too.
Just clean up the back of the neck. Alright guys, that's it. I appreciate you guys, man. Shout out to everybody who contributed in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And follow your fawns. Follow your boy. Thanks for watching, guys.